Rivian's R1T pickup trucks tops JD Power's rankings for the electric vehicle satisfaction. So it scored the highest in the EV segment in terms of customer satisfaction, followed by Model 3, then the Kia EV6. And that, I believe, is just in the US. What I found fascinating about this is, for one, Ford's Lightning didn't make it up there. And I was surprised it was the Model 3 and not the Model Y, but I suppose the Model Y is just not as widely out there yet. And buyers who used EV pickup trucks to tow showed higher overall satisfaction than those who didn't, which in my mind means that the people that are buying these electric vehicles and are towing with them must only be doing short distances, because there's so many benefits to towing with an EV, and one of them is not range. And range is severely hindered by towing, which, again, if those people that are doing the towing are saying they have an overall satisfaction, they like how the truck drives better, how it pulls better, the instant ability to drive, where it feels more like a car that you're not towing with because of the weight of the vehicle and the just sheer power. But they're clearly not going far with the towing. Otherwise, I think their satisfaction would probably be lower, because you'd be like, I can't go anywhere when I'm towing things. So the growing popularity of electric pickup trucks, the success of the R1T, highlights the increase of demand for these trucks, with several other automakers, Ford, GM, Ram, releasing their pickup trucks in the coming years. What are some of the unique features that bring this car to higher satisfaction than those vehicles? I think the way that newer companies are doing things, I think the people that are buying from a Rivian, from a Tesla, are still the people that love the company, not necessarily your average buyer. I think your average buyer still looks at the Ford, still looks at the Ram. Their satisfaction might not be as high, because they're like, well, my old Ford did this, my old Ram did this. And yeah, this car drives better, it feels better on the road, but I'm losing out on a ton of range, or some other thing they enjoyed more. And I think that's what we're seeing here. Is Rivian's still kind of in the honeymoon phase of owners, especially because I think they only delivered 24,000 vehicles last year. So the people that are reviewing it are the people that were dedicated to Rivian themselves. How do you think the popularity of these are going to impact in the automotive industry? I think that's pretty straightforward too. We're just going to see more and more changes, and more companies building these electric trucks to try and move things forward faster. Yet to be seen if their range will be any good. That's why the Cybertruck will be super interesting. If that vehicle ends up having, the estimated 500 miles of range, if you're getting 250 miles of range while towing, that'd be incredible. And we'll get to be seen on that. I'm guessing Tesla will be a lot closer to their actual range, just based on how they're able to get so much range out of the Tesla Semi. Hopefully that means that you won't lose as much, because they'll have learned from that when it comes to the Cybertruck.